Hey Taurus, welcome to your reading. This is for December 2020, general sun, moon, rising and ascending sign of Taurus. Okay, let's see what we got for you. We're going to look at sort of like your 3D, what are the things that you are coming from, what wasn't working so well for you, what brought you to where you currently are, where you're going towards, sort of like your 5D, and what are the things that you need to overcome in the current situation where you are. We're going to end off with a message from the universe as well as an oracle card for you. Okay. I feel a very structured reading coming off here. Let's see what that is all about. Now this is for Taurus. Okay, those are too many cards. What is going on with all these flippies? So, you may be about to make a choice which you kind of realize is not the best possible choice for you, but feeling pressurized to make a decision. What I can tell you just from my own point of view is that any decision where we normally feel pushed or forced normally doesn't work out so well. So in the recent past, there's the Three of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Sun. Okay. Three of Swords, Ace of Cups, Sun. So, beautiful healing of the heart that took place over there. Opening the heart again, taking a new chance, possibly on love, a life chance, some sort of opportunity. Felt very right. Felt perfectly right. So, I feel that you took this wonderful chance and, you know, really felt that it could happen. Opened your heart to it, let it flow, let the magic flow. Could have been dealing with a Leo there, and you really stood in the power of love and light and completion, and there was no sort of unclarity in your mind. You knew that you loved this person. You know, you knew you wanted this connection. You weren't 100% sure how you're going to make it work, but there was a sense of faith and a sense of trust in the universe that this is going to work. You know, you really felt those emotions. You really let those emotions flow. And obviously, as you let those emotions flow outwards, you know, by default, obviously, life began to flow towards you as well. So you really believed that this was going to work. You really believed that this was the magic, that, you know, that the heartache has been healed, that it's been overcome. You stood in your strength. It took a lot of courage. Could have been a bit of a secret affair there, though, that nobody quite knew what was going on, or they didn't realize it was as serious as it actually was. Draw you another card there for that situation. What's going on here now? Why are you in reverse? In a sense, I kind of feel like I just need to see what's going on here now, guys. In a sense, it's almost like there were problems with this connection from the start. There were certain things that needed to be spoken about, and instead of speaking about it, you rather had a fun, jolly time. (17), the Star. In a sense, you began to lose yourself in this connection. You could have, you know, bitten off more than you were really willing to chew. You know, you became unhappy in the situation. I feel that for many of you, you began to feel like you were being used, like you lost touch with who you are or were, or maybe you were, you know, you're sort of holding out for things to actually work out, and then, you know, they didn't. You maybe wanted them to get to a certain realization, or, you know, about themselves or with life, or that you are sort of like the one, or how you feel, and that sort of stuff. And whilst this connection could have been serving that particular individual really, really well, you know, you kind of made them shine. The more somehow they shone, the brighter they shone, the more you sort of begin to kind of fall out of sorts with life and with yourself and with the magic and with the flow. You lost yourself somehow quite badly in the situation. It could also be, now this isn't necessarily for all of you, but it could also be that this person passed. Or at least something happened here that the magic, the flow was just stopped. It was cut off. So maybe they moved to a different place, or somehow your connection to that light was just stopped. It was cut off. I'm drawing another card over there. It's a very heavy feeling around this. This is a sense of losing hope, but Page of Wands. You did somehow get over it though. You did get over that situation. Okay? So let's look at what's coming towards you then. And then we will look at what is it that is, that you need to overcome in order to actually reach what is coming towards you. Because sometimes we just want to hear the pretty side of the reading, but we don't want to, hear the constructive part of it also. So the Six of Swords and the Lovers. Ready to love again. Okay, beautiful. Ready to love again. I feel that for many of you, especially for those of you that lost somebody previously, you with somebody new that reminds you so strongly of that person. It's almost like, this is very interesting. It's almost like feeling guilty for not feeling as guilty as you think you should be feeling. Realizing that you're actually over that. Initially, there might have been some concerns that this new person, this new situation, this new circumstance, that it's a substitute for that particular, previous energy, but you're realizing that it's actually not. There are similarities that can remind you of it, but it's making you, this is not putting a plaster on a sore. You're realizing that, that there might be a scab, and that the scab or the mark or whatever might always be there. But whereas before you might have been very aware, constantly aware of the loss that you suffered before, you're kind of realizing that you're over that now. And that in itself sort of bothers you. I don't know, it's almost like you feel like you're dishonoring a memory somehow. And if this is somebody that passed, it's almost like also sometimes you feel like you might be keeping a photograph of this person around because you're actually finding that you need to visually see what they look like, because you don't just recall it from memory anymore. Okay. So that's what's coming towards you, by the way. Page of Cups in the Chariot. You're ready for this love. You're ready to move forward with this person. And the person who passed away actually supports this connection. In fact, they may have sent this person to you. Remember, everything is one big divine matrix of energy. Magician. This is your second chance. You may have found yourself hoping that, that the two of you had more time together, that things were different. You might have been blaming yourself for many things. However, this is like life bringing the same thing for you around again. So you had it before, didn't quite work out, and you're getting a second chance to actually do things differently. And this is almost like when you, now I don't want you to think that I'm being insensitive, but this is almost like when you reset a game. Like, say for example, you're playing chess, or a board game or something, and you made certain moves, so let's do something like chess because it's very calculated. So you made certain moves and the game didn't quite end the way that you'd like it to end. And so now, so let's say, for example, you played with, you sat opposite somebody before and you played, and then, the game didn't go the way that you envisioned it. You're getting to sit across that person again, and this time, it could actually end very differently. So you may feel very hesitant. But also, I feel one of the biggest things that actually bothers you the most about the situation is that you don't feel hesitant, that you feel that you actually should. That you should be feeling more reserved. There's a lot of shoulds coming through here. Okay, let's see. What is it that needs to be overcome in the current situation? So, oh my goodness, you've got the Empress and the Fool. Empress confirming for you, obviously, that something brand new is coming here, that your heart's desires have been answered. So, whilst you may have been, sorry, I was actually saying this earlier on, while you may have been wishing and hoping that things could have been differently before, that in itself is actually bringing the second circumstances, the situation, the second take to you, because you've been hoping that you can do things differently this time. But, obviously in life, where certain things are possible and certain things are not possible, you're getting you're getting a second chance here, you really. And it's very familiar. But you're also getting, it's almost like you are getting to have a different ending. Now that you have more information, there are certain mistakes that you won't make again. Okay? So this is being beautifully lined up for you here. But it's making you so incredibly nervous. Let's see. I thought that was coming out. Okay, let's take one from the bottom of the deck. Oh, 10 of Pentacles. And from the top of the deck, 7 of Pentacles. So, the call of your heart's desires has been heard, and it's actually being answered. You've been asking for first of all, there's been crying for a long, long time here. There's been heartache and heartbreak for a very long time here. Why did this sort of have to happen to me, And so your heart has been yearning for a different outcome, and it's been yearning for it very strongly. And so that is what's coming towards you. If it is that you have lost somebody, they want you to know that they're actually standing by your side all the time. They're with you all the time, And there's no need to feel bad, because there's almost like a reminder here for you that life is really one big recycling project. If it doesn't work out this time, you just do it again. Okay? There's wonderful opportunities that's coming your way here. Especially for love, especially for life. New starts, new beginnings. Where you currently are. You might be very sort of, almost kind of like fighting the system at the moment. Okay. Let's draw you one more card for your current energy. One more card for Taurus, please. This is a very difficult situation to actually be in. Two of Cups. I got the same card for, I think it was Leo, in the current energy. And whereas Leo's reading actually started with that card, when I just started the Leo reading, I think it was Leo, I started and this card just flipped out. And remember, in the recent past we had that Sun card there, which is the card for Leo. So there's a very strong Leo energy coming through here, telling you to literally just relax. There's things coming together here for you in ways that you can't yet see. And there's a reminder to take things sort of like one day at a time, one step at a time, one breath at a time. Don't try to sort of, try your best not to do the whole run-of-the-mill type of thing here. Okay? Try your best to live in the moment, to sort of que sera, sera. Whatever will be, you know. Try your best to do that. They're speaking today, they're like another card. And I got 3. Okay. 6 of Pentacles. Great potential within the situation. Some of you are struggling. You're struggling with work, you're struggling with money, you're struggling with confidence, you're struggling with, you know, it's almost like you wake up in the morning and you pump yourself up. So you positively pump yourself up. Today's going to be a new day. You're going to live your day. But then you're up and you're like, oh, okay. 2 of Swords. Not 100% certain which direction to go. It almost feels like there's many thoughts pulling you in different directions, but it's almost like you are contradicting yourself, you know. So it might seem like outside influences, but it's actually from within, and it's in not letting go. And there the 9 of Cups is confirming for you, you know, the wonder of letting go. One more card. Okay. What a reading. What a reading. Too many cards. I would just like one of this. Apparently that's not going to happen. Okay. So, 5 of Cups. Time to let the past go to find the magic. 8 of Pentacles. Amazingness here. 5 of Wands. Minding those thoughts. The Devil. Many of you are really standing on your own way. Very much standing on your own way. And on the other end of that, the Wheel. Oh my goodness. And the Wheel fell right on top of the Magician. You don't have to see the entire solution right now in the present of where you are. It is by opening your mind to the idea that there is a solution that there can be. One more card, my goodness, that it actually does come through. Alright. They're speaking. They're speaking, they're speaking, they're speaking. So this is a message from the beyond for you. Live your life. You've got everything that it takes. Okay? Embrace the change. There's something brand new about to happen for you. A message from the beyond. Whoever you've got in the beyond is letting you know. It's time to let the past go. What do we have for message from the universe, please, for Taurus? 3 of Swords again. Remember your recent past started with 3 of Swords. So 3 of Swords again for your message from the universe. That past situation was necessary to make you stronger. The Queen of Pentacles flipped around. And... okay. What do we have? The 4 of Wands. The situation that you're in right now is actually there. You've been looking for peace for a long time. You're getting it. Peace of heart, peace of soul, peace of mind. Okay? Let's see what we have for you in an oracle card. And if it resonates with you, you're more than welcome to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let's finish off for you with an oracle card. And I feel this great sense of peace. It says, what does it say? Finding sanctuary, opening to your spiritual guidance. You are being divinely led here. Many of you are seeing signs and you're like, you don't sort of want to put it down to wishful thinking. Is it really them talking to me? Am I not just imagining that? You're not imagining it. This is clear, divine, universal communication. You are not imagining it. Okay?